How's she doing then? How's she doing? Oh. Oh. Right, we've got a nice bulge on the lid. We've got active, healthy fermentation on the coconut Sharpie. Oh my god. Oh, it smells of coconut. 18 degrees. Not only did we pick up the coconut Sharpie when we did the brew day, but Harry gave me this little bar runner. Beavertown. It says Heineken on the back. Cheers, Stu. He was ever so fussed about me taking that. Thank you very much. Well, as you can see, it's fermenting very, very nicely. It's Wednesday night now, and it's going to be good to get the other keg filled because it's been hot, and I need something else to keep me off the Pilsner. I knew this would happen when there's nothing else on tap and it's hot and there's a Pilsner in the Keezer. Of course it's going to get hammered. So I'm hoping to very quickly get the coconut shy ready as quick as I can, so I can tap into that a little bit. Keep off the Pilsner for the final thoughts. It needs some more time. So as you saw on the video, the brew day video, it was a blast. It was a blast, and I'm always pleased when it gets a good response. That's what makes it worth it. There's close to 6 hours worth of editing done on that one video alone for like an 11 minutes worth of video. But I wanted to get it right because it was the first one filmed at Harrison's Brewery, and I just wanted to make a bit of a show of it. So I took a bit more time on it, and I was hoping it would come out okay. And of course, feedback has been fantastic, so I think I did a pretty good job there. Yeah, it was good to get brewing again. I mentioned this to Harry when we were coming back from the brewery, that it had a different feel about it than when we used to go and brew at Idle Valley, and I think that was because there was always a feeling of somebody lurking or looming in the background, which was obviously the ex-business partners. And I think it felt different because it's obviously all Harry's now. All of Harry's hard work's gone into it, and it's all his, and it just felt different. It felt more relaxed, but it just felt different. I can't explain it, but it was good. It was also good to meet up again with Froggy. I haven't seen him for yonks. In fact, the last time I saw him is when Tony Yates came over to IVB and we brewed up the Norseman. So it was really good to get back with him, really good to have a brew day with him, and we had a blast. There was a lot of footage taken, which I've still got, of the brew day that didn't make it into the edit. I'd shot a lot of B-roll stuff, and I was thinking, right, I'm gonna concentrate more on the B-roll stuff, go to town on the edit, and also incorporate a little bit of the story of the gist of the brew day, which I think I managed to pull off. I've got the coconut. I brought some coconut back from Harry's for the dry hopping stage for the shy. Oh, and I don't know how I can forget this, but on the day of the brew day, we tasted some homebrew. I got a message quite a while back from a Rainer who said that he brewed up his version of the coconut Sharpie. He took the recipe and made it his own, so he'd altered it, and he'd entered it into a competition, and it come third, he said. And he wanted to send some bottles over, and he said, shall I send them to me or shall I send them to Harry, because he knew we were getting together. When I got to Harry's, he brought them out, and I was like, yes, I know about this because he's already messaged me. That video's going up on Harry's channel. I didn't manage to get any footage of it, but all I'll say is, without blowing smoke up anyone's arse, that homebrew is the best homebrew I've tasted. You had all three of us very, very pleased with what came out of the bottles. top draw, absolute top draw. It was commercial. It was commercial standard. If you got it in a top craft ale bar bottle shop, and someone poured it out, you'd be asking to buy some. That's how good it was. No word of a lie. That's some good stuff, and you'll be able to see that video on Harry's channel. Talking about response on videos, I put out the pilot for the pretentious beer notes. I must admit I was a little bit worried on how it would go down. I wasn't sure if people were going to take it for what it was, but it went up. It had a fantastic response. People really liked it, and a couple of people were saying this better be a permanent fixture. I've already started on the next one, which I'm excited about, because I'm going to change a few things up from the pilot, because I wasn't really sure how. I knew the idea in my head, but I wasn't really sure how to get it out onto or put it into a format that would play. But now I've got a few ideas, so the next one should be a little bit more interesting. And on that note, before we left Retford, I popped into the brew shed and I picked up a couple of bevies. So we picked up Club Tropicana from Tiny Rebel. We also picked up Dirty, which is the Vermont Session IPA from Tiny Rebel. Put a dank on it. West Coast IPA. Juicebox Citra IPA from 4 Pure Brewing Company. I've picked these up to do the pretentious beer notes episodes with. So I've at least now got 4 to research and put the videos together. So they are happening. I'm glad you liked them, because I was really keen to kick off with them. I may have some news coming up about the Keezer. We're going to be expanding it pretty sharpish, actually, quicker than I thought I would be doing, which means that the bottleneck of 2 kegs, because like once the coconut shar's in the other keg, that's it. I can't brew anything else until a keg's empty. So having the 3rd one will allow me to brew a little bit more beer, which is more content for the channel, and that's how it's going to roll. I'm looking forward to the future, definitely. Well, that's it, guys. Just a quick update. I'll see you on the next video with another pretentious beer notes. But that's it, fellas. So as always, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, click it, and you won't miss out coming to the next. Share the video, get it out. To see you until next time. I'm out of here.